I honestly left for a reason, and I don't want to drag him on the internet. And that's why I'm like, everyone's like, oh, you're a terrible mom breaking up the family to go be a whore in Miami. That wasn't the case.
He fucked
I
another
moved
bitch?
to, it honestly wasn't the case. I moved to Florida.
Who'd he fuck?
He never cheated on me.
Okay, what is it? Is it a DV?
I just told you I'm not getting into it.
Yeah, it's DV.
It was better for me and for my son to not be in that space.
This is what I'm trying to. That's why I said what I said earlier.
He is sober now.
Yeah,
and
he got drunk. He got drunk and it was DV. That's why I said
I never said that. You're putting words in my mouth.
Well, you don't want to say it, so I gotta put something in there.
Right now, he is the best version of himself right now. This is the person that I have been waiting for him to become, and I think it makes me a good mom and a good person.
Get you pregnant?
I think it makes me a good mom and a good person. That now, like,
you were a good mom and you let a drunk get you pregnant. How?
Listen, I have guys. I've had wealthy guys want to date me, want to bring me out. I would choose.
That is not a flex.
What do y'all?
They want to smash you. That's not a flex.
I would choose.
Isn't it incredible, bro, how girls flex dudes wanting to hang out with them or date them, like as if like that means anything?
No, but
like you got girls always
I'm
use that.
I
got rich guys talking to me. This is awesome.
So what?
Like what?
But I'm not using that. I'm not using that as a flex. I'm just saying, like, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm literally trying to just be the best mom that I could be, and at this point in my life, he is the best person that he could be. And at this point now, I'm trying.
If I fuck 10 girls, I can't walk around and brag and be like, I tell her these niggas, yo, I fucked 10 fat bitches, let's go. Like, no, they'd be like, that's not a flex. And I'd be like, rightfully so. You know what? I'm an idiot. You're right. But you fucking girls all the time, rich niggas want to take me out.
No, what I'm saying.
Look at my DMs. Look at my DMs. Like, yo, you guys are literally, you guys are fucking window licking. Look at my DMs. You guys sound like fucking kids in the classroom going to school 3 months early so you can figure out the floor plan for your dumbass school. If I put you in a fucking man's body, you would be on the corner by a 7-Eleven fucking homeless. Literally. Like, you literally just said a second ago, my brain isn't fully developed, but I could do OnlyFans. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Could you imagine I put that brain in a dude? Hey, my brain's not fully developed. Give me some money. What the fuck?
Why are you so upset right now?
What the fuck? Like,
really quick, I wasn't trying to say that as a flex. I was just trying to say that as, like, there are other, it's not like I only have to be with him and that's my only option.
It was a flex.
But
you're trying to express to everyone that you have options and you are a female that can replace him.
Right.
That's what you're trying to do. We're not stupid. We see, here's the thing.
But I can.
Ladies.
But I want to.
I've talked to almost 4,000 of you, and you guys use the same vernacular, terminology, bragging points, talking points. I am literally a black belt in womanese. I know what you guys are going to say before you say it. Okay? So here's the reality. You're 28 years old. You got with a guy that might have not been the best guy back when you were 21. You're getting older. You've seen the dating marketplace, and you realize that there's nothing out there for you and your son. So you're trying to make it work now. But when you had that FOMO 6 years ago, you didn't have that mindset. You thought you could do better. You thought, I'm going to go find another guy, etc., and didn't pan out for you. Because here's the difference between men and women. You guys leave relationships thinking you can do better. 9 out of 10 times. Women only leave if they know they can monkey branch to something better. And you thought you could do something better. But now you're realizing you can't. You're 28 years old. Epiphany phase is coming around. Still not married. Kid out of wedlock. He's getting older. Men don't want to come in and take care of your kid. You're waking up, right? You, 24 years old, single, had 1 boyfriend, 2 boyfriends, etc. At some point, you're going to wake up and realize, damn, going out with rich guys and just having sex with them for watches is not worth it.
And
Let me go ahead.
And it wouldn't matter. You guys are all going to be 100 when I'm 30.
Yeah, okay,
so.
Anyway, whatever.
So what would it matter? You guys are literally, are you guys probably going to be fossil fuels in the fucking
Our age has nothing to do with our sexual market value.
Fossil fuels. No. You guys are going to be the fucking gas coming out of my fucking Ferrari exhaust.
I'm talking.
Do you know that?
I'm talking.
Okay,
Stop interrupting, okay? Our age has absolutely nothing to do with our sexual market value. As men age, they actually become more attractive. It's not for women. It's the other way around. You guys lose value as you get older. This is why she's at 28 and she's having second thoughts with this guy. Rightfully so, because your value's going down and his is going up. Fine, no problem. You got a kid, probably the best way to go. But I just find it interesting how women rationalize and justify to themselves, oh, I'm young, I could do better, fear of missing out, blah, blah, blah. Or I got rich guys hitting me up, blah, blah, blah. And all this shit sets you up for failure because then you miss all the guys that could have been good counterparts, maybe a father to your son, whatever it is, because you guys think that you could do better. And I'm here to tell y'all, you can't do better a lot of the times.
and you won't be around to see it.
All right.
So quick question.
How's that a rebuttal? How's that a rebuttal? How's that a rebuttal to anything?
Because it's funny that you pick on little.
Wait, hold on. Wait, you're not a little girl when you put fucking porn on OnlyFans.
I don't do porn on OnlyFans.
Okay, but you're on OnlyFans, which by law you need to be 18, if not older, to be on there.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so you're an adult.
Yes.
So I'm treating you like an adult. By law. So I'm treating you like an adult. Do you not want to be treated like an adult?
Okay.
What do you want? Do you want me to speak to you like? Or you
I'm
want
just
me to treat you
saying
like an
the
adult?
age gap is like crazy.
Oh my God.
10 years?
No.
You tell
like,
me.
If me in 10 years, oh my God, I would be like, I can't even imagine the woman I would become.
You'd be 34.
Yeah, you'd be expired.
Expired, okay? And you're gonna be the fucking gas coming out of my Ferrari exhaust. If I'm expired, you're deceased.
There's gonna be a bunch of wrinkles around those silicone bags.
All you know,
And you
all
won't
you
be
know
around to see
about
them.
us is what we've told you, like very surface level things right now here. So it's not fair for you to say, that I'm.
Did he drink before the baby?
I don't want to talk about it. It's not fair. It's honestly not fair for you to say that I'm declining and that I am not worth.
Did he have an alcohol
what I
problem?
was and that I thought I was going to do better. I could see how it looks like that because of the storyline, but honestly, it's something that.
Are you aware of the fact that a woman's sexual market value is directly tied to her age?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you are losing value. Doesn't sound good, but that's the truth.
But at the same time, I'm also smarter than I was at 21.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You have a kid.
Irrelevant point.
Yeah.
Men don't care about female. Look at her.
Listen,
guys. Men don't care about competence.
You were interested.
Yes, for sex. I'm glad I missed that train. Either way, the point I'm trying to make is men don't care about competence. Why do you think women like her could walk around and demand all this shit and no one cares?
Yeah, no one
and
cares.
I believe her that she could probably get some of the things that she's talking about. But competence isn't important. She literally just said, my brain isn't developed.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like,
You don't have to be smart to get a guy.
To get a male, I agree.
I mean, I don't think I'm the
just have
smartest
to be
girl in the world.
hot.
I would never sit here and say that I'm the smartest girl in the world. But I do think that I have more value to me than just being a girl who's
saying in general.
kind of attractive.
okay, why is a guy gonna pick you at 28 years old
with a kid?
When he could go get a girl that's
22
with no kid?
Yeah.
And not a baby daddy.
Just because of the person that I am, I'm a good person. I am a loyal person.
So is she. Yeah, so is she.
How do you know? You just said that most women are just looks, boobs, and whatever Miami baddies or whatever.
I didn't say that.
There are not a lot of girls actually now who are Christians who are loyal, who don't only care about.
It took you 6 years for 22 to figure that out, right? With a lot of issues with baby daddy
problems.
So why am I gonna inherit that? To say
you don't have to.
No, but I'm saying let's say a guy's
they actually do
by himself. He's gonna become now a part of your world where, quite frankly, he didn't create that baby. So now he's taking care of the baby.
When men come into a relationship, they inherit your problems because we're responsible for you now.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so therefore I will inherit the problems. I'm gonna inherit the baby drama between you and him. I'm gonna inherit fucking paying for shit, taking care of you and him. The mom always comes with the child, and we have to inherit that.
Yeah.
So why would I do that if I can go get with a girl that isn't married?
Because I'm sure maybe not
doesn't have a
you,
kid.
maybe not you, maybe not him, but I'm sure there is somebody out there in the world that will see value in me and that will think that I'm like the person for them.
But it won't be the guy that you want in return is my point.
You don't know that.
Right. Because he might not have the money to pay for the private school.
You
He's not
honestly
gonna have
don't
the
know
money.
that.
He's not going to have the money to pay for that private school.
I have the money to pay for the private school.
Exactly. And then
So why do you need a man?
Right. And then your mom
Because
is going to be mad as hell. She's not going to like him because he can't pay for the private school.
Because I want to be married. I want to have more kids. I want to be a wife. I want to be a mother. That's the joy of my life.
This is another thing, too, about women that you guys always lie about. You guys always look at the finish line. Oh, I love him. I just want to be in love. I want to be with a good guy. But you guys never fucking mention, well, he's got to be tall. He's got to be charming. He's got to be funny. He's got to be able to
be a
entertain me.
Republican.
He's got to be good-looking Republican.
No, he's got to be a Republican. He has to know how to change a tire.
Proving my fucking points once again. Like, you need all these fucking requirements. Like, girls say, I want a good guy. Girls always say, I just want a nice guy, a good guy. But you never list out all the other things that matter.
Have to be there.
I'm gonna list mine. He has to be a Christian. He has to be faithful. He has to be handsy, know how to fix things. He has to be a Republican. And yeah, that's it. And preferably not shorter than me.
Taller, right?
Yeah, preferably not shorter.
He just said most of those things though.
And stable.
What do you guys request from a girl? Let's change the
One
roles.
thing: cooperation. That's it.
Hot. So even if it's an ugly bitch,
I will take an ugly woman over a hot chick that don't cooperate.
guys,
Real
don't
talk.
do that.
No. Listen, see, you see why she's saying not to do that, because that
Don't take an ugly girl.
That
Don't
loses her
settle.
power. Yeah, that's how. That's what happens.
power
See,
here.
cooperation is what men look for. We don't give a fuck about you. If you look good but you don't cooperate, you're useless.
Useless.
You see what I'm saying?
And you become ugly by default.
Look, a girl that's average looking, that's cooperative, is far more valuable than a girl that's super hot but annoying and insufferable.
Right.
Like,
Speak for yourself once again.
No, we're speaking. This is what I'm saying. Ourselves are men. This is what men talk
So
about.
you think that women who are cooperative
all right,
are...
let me be extremely blunt with you girls.
I'm cooperative.
Look.
I'm very cooperative.
Ladies.
Yeah, I am.
Ladies.
From another state.
I'm very cooperative. I used to go in the woods riding and riding quads around like I was miserable.
No, hold on.
6
Go
o'clock
ahead.
in the
Go ahead,
morning.
Myron.
Drinking Budweiser. You think I wanted to do that? No.
Did he ask you to do that?
Yes.
And you did it?
Yes.
And so what happened? Why was he not?
What do you mean?
Why you're not?
I was because I was over it. What do you mean? Because
That means you don't want to
him.
cooperate. So because you were over it, right?
But when we were together, I was cooperative to him. I did what he liked.
right.
I
and
gave
then
up
and then
the
you
things
stopped
that I
being
liked.
cooperative, right? That's why it's over.
No,
So-
I didn't stop being cooperative. We just
You were lying to yourself. Because listen, other than cooperation, we also need compatibility.
Right.
You understand? Because you just said you did all that stuff in the woods drinking Budweiser and you never really wanted to do it. So somebody was lying.
Right.
Wait,
'cause-
you said compatibility?
yeah.
Compatibility is very important.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Budweiser's no good.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, because she said she don't want to do it, so she's not compatible with the guy that wants to drink the Budweiser.
well, in relationship, there's compromises.
No.
then
No,
sometimes
no,
we would go to the
no,
next
no.
restaurant
No,
that I
we do not
wanted to go
compromise.
to.
That's why
we
I
were
know this
drinking
guy's
nice
an
wine
idiot.
at the house.
That's
like,
why
he
I
didn't
know
like
this
that
guy's
kind
an
of stuff. He
idiot.
didn't
He's
care
no
about it.
leader. I'm sorry.
He's
I
not
know.
an idiot.
I
He's
know. I
actually
know
a
you
very
said
hard
that.
worker.
Listen, I know you said what I said was hurtful, and I didn't mean it to be hurtful, but it's the truth. He shouldn't have got you pregnant. He's a fucking loser.
That's
You understand?
facts.
But
He's
her
a fucking
baby
loser.
is
He was
here, and it's
irresponsible with
fine.
his seed. Now he has a 7-year-old kid in another fucking state.
Right.
And this is the type of shit that happens when men don't know how to lead, which is why you guys need to come see our movie Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man. Because you guys need to learn how to be responsible with your seed. You need to learn how to make fucking decisions in this world and stop fucking leading these women astray.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they end up like this vacuous ninny over here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't be like me, guys.
No offense. No, and I just want to say something real quick.
Yeah.
Most of this is just for the show. I don't have nothing personal with you. I don't know none of these. So it ain't nothing personal. But this is the narratives that we have to fight with every fucking day because men don't know how to be men. They make bad fucking choices. They let chicks like this get so fucking delusional. They lead chicks like this astray where she got to run to fucking Miami from Jersey and all this other dumb shit. It's like, be responsible. Be fucking responsible because these don't know nothing. It's up to us to tell them. That's why it doesn't matter if you're smart. It doesn't matter if you work at McDonald's. It doesn't matter what your career is. Because when you come into a man's world, you have to follow his fucking rules. But it's up to the man to have rules in the first place. Most of us men don't have rules. So then women are led astray, and that's what happens.
Nah, the males don't got rules, but the men got rules. But yeah,
Right.
I agree.
These fucking guys, they're born male, but a lot of them are not fucking men. And then if men are not correct, then women are fucked.
Facts, Miles. Listen, you could do whatever you want to do. We wish you the best. Just know it's gonna be uphill battle.
Just make it work with him, bro.
Yeah.
You're cooked in the dating market. Just make it work with the baby daddy. You're going to just be used for sex everywhere else. Or you can listen to her and just...
Why are you guys trying to play God and tell her what her destiny is?
You honestly believe that I am just worthless in the dating market and that I'll just end up alone if I
If
don't
you don't
end
make
up
it,
with
I'm
my
going to
son's
be extremely
father.
blunt about this. Don't fucking listen to her because she's 24
There
and
are
single.
people whose husbands die
Be
and
quiet
they end up
and
with
listen.
kids.
Be quiet and listen.
Okay.
If you go back out into the dating market, you're going to find it very difficult to find the man that you're looking for to take you seriously and reciprocate and actually give you some type of real relationship of consequence when you have a child at 28 years old, especially in South Florida where it's extremely competitive and there's plenty of other women that don't necessarily have children. On top of that, he's going to have to compete with the actual biological father, who I can see here is fighting to be in this child's life. It's going to create a lot of contention. Guys that are attractive and have options don't want to deal with that shit. So what I suggest is make it work with the baby's father, figure something out, because you are doomed if you go out into the real marketplace and try to date a guy.
But I have been out in the real marketplace, and
how did that turn out?
Honestly, not bad. There are guys that...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So why are you trying to make it work with the baby father?
Because I prefer to make my family work. I want to do the best thing for my son.
You wouldn't have been trying to make it work if you found a fucking Prince Charming that could have came in and saved you, but you obviously haven't, which is why I go back to baby daddy.
I haven't found
So stop lying to all of us. I already fucking know.
Not Prince Charming either.
Stop lying to all of us. I already know this. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because I already know.
But you already know.
But it's not like I can't get a date.
That's not the point.
That's not the point.
It's about making the family work with the biological father.
But that's not what you're saying. That's what I want. I want to make the family work with the biological father. But you're saying that that's all I'm worth and that I'll never.
Yes, because just because you can get dates doesn't mean that these dates are going to actually turn into anything serious.
I think he's saying that's probably your best option is to get back with the dad.
Extremely unlikely.
Question for you.
Not extremely unlikely. There are plenty of stepdads in this world.
How does a date help you and your kid?
Sorry.
No.
I really don't. I don't date.
How does a date help you and your kid right now?
Sorry, I don't date right now.
Nigga, you just said you went on a date.
I said I have gone on dates.
Yeah. How does that help you and your kid move forward? How? That's what I thought.